When the white moonlight of the billionaire CEO returned to the country, he ditched an international conference without a second thought, rushing off to pick her up like his life depended on it. Everyone was buzzing that they were finally tying the knot. As the most obedient little bird in his gilded cage, I didn't hesitate. I grabbed the cash and bolted. Before heading abroad, I shot him a farewell text. I'm heading out of the country. Goodbye. But in my haste, I typoed country as something else entirely. Next thing I knew, I was cornered at the airport by a swarm of men in black suits, the leader grinding his teeth as he snarled that I was playing real wild now. This was the story of my entanglement with Christian Grey, the obsessive alpha male who ruled the city's elite circles like a mafia boss in a dark romance. As his possessive husband in all but name, he'd kept me tucked away in luxury for years, but now his past was crashing back in. I was lounging in his sprawling New York penthouse, curiosity pulling me closer as I peeked at my phone's screen, counting the digits in my bank balance. My friend leaned in, jaw-dropping at the sight. "Christian Grey is ridiculously generous with you," she said, eyes wide. I just shrugged. Everyone in the high society crowd knew Christian. The billionaire CEO had this pampered pet, me, Anastasia Steele, or Anna for short. He was usually cold and distant with others, but with me, he was different, granting my every whim without question. That's why I'd stayed curled up in his opulent estate for 3 years, letting him take what he wanted whenever he pleased. Lately, though, I'd been plotting my escape. His white moonlight, the one who'd saved his life years ago, was coming back. Back when Christian wasn't yet the powerful man he was now, family pressures had forced her abroad, tearing them apart. Now, as the grumpy sunshine in this enemies-to-lovers tale turned forced marriage, he had the wings to protect her, ready for their happily ever after. But what about me, the nameless shadow? What fate awaited his submissive little wife? As I pondered, a text from Christian popped up: tiger skin taro paste or matcha milfai. "I'll be home in an hour." I bit my lip. He was always so attentive with these little things that seemed beneath a dominant like him. I replied that I didn't need either. He didn't respond, but when he arrived, he thrust 2 massive bags of desserts into my hands anyway. In a foul mood, I let him wrap his arms around my waist from behind, his kisses trailing hot along my neck. In the silence, his large hands traced my spine with familiar ease, tugging open the ties at my back. I leaned into him, denying anything was wrong, but he scooped me up and set me on the sofa, looming over me. "If something's bothering you, spill it," he said, his voice low and commanding. My legs went weak under his gaze. Christian loved this, driving me wild with desire first, then coaxing out whatever he wanted to hear. I couldn't resist, murmuring softly, "Mr. Grey, what if I left this place?" Before I could finish, he silenced me with a fierce, punishing kiss that left me breathless, my mind exploding like fireworks. No more words, he wouldn't hear it. The next morning, I woke sore and aching, cursing the dog of a man for his relentless stamina. Would he be this unrestrained with his first love? Scrolling my phone, I saw the group chat exploding. The elite socialite circle I'd infiltrated thanks to Christian. They were tagging me like crazy sisters. "Heard the news? Juliet's back early." Christian bolted mid-meeting to the airport to get her. Anna hasn't replied, probably still wrecked from last night with him. "Wake up, girl, or your man's getting snatched." No offense, but he's clearly not over her. She saved his life back then. They'd be married if not for family drama. Sure, he spoils Anna rotten, but he'll never marry her. Photos attached airport shots of Christian wheeling luggage, Juliet smiling up at him sweetly, the vibe pure couple goals. And damn, she looked a bit like me. So that's his white moonlight, his obsession. Anger surged. Was I just a stand-in? Fuming, I decided to run. I'd clear the way for her. But with a man like Christian, the possessive husband extraordinaire, you couldn't just announce it. He'd never let go. I started secretly selling off luxury items. I couldn't carry Cartier bracelets, Van Cleef necklaces, turning them into cash on a hidden card. By the 18th bag, a custom one he had designed, I got caught. Christian sat enthroned in his penthouse office, face unreadable, but the leather sofa creased under his grip. betraying his fury. Anna, short on cash lately? I hung my head, cursing my luck. Who'd have thought the reseller would auction it publicly? He picked up the exquisite bag. You know it has your name engraved? I muttered inwardly that I wouldn't have sold it if I'd known. To placate him, I climbed into his lap, nuzzling his neck, kissing his earlobe. Sorry, I whispered, knowing exactly how to please him after 3 years. But this time he didn't melt. He just pinched my waist punishingly, breathing deep. If you need money, tell me. That night, 10 million hit my account. I counted the zeros again, enough for a lifetime if I played it smart. Leaving couldn't wait. Once my visa cleared, I scoped his schedule. Rumor was Juliet was heading to her hometown first, Christian tagging along. Mr. Gray, I hear you're packing for a trip, I said casually. He paused, frowning. You've been real interested in my moves lately. I flipped over, pressing against his chest playfully. Don't you like it? He clearly did, smirking as he pinched my waist, biting my earlobe while his other hand worked with perfect pressure. I squirmed, but he held my shoulders, breath hot against my ear. Anna, I love when you care about me. Trapped in his arms, I could only hum, thinking how he only got this mushy in bed. Damn him. He mentioned a sudden 3-day business trip. I packed while he was gone, waving sweetly as he left. But I knew better. He'd sneaked off to join Juliet for a romantic getaway, the liar. Timing it so he'd be in the next city, I hauled my luggage to the airport, gazing back at the skyline. Goodbye, my city. As a mere pet, what else could I do? After some thought, I texted Mr. Gray, thanks for 3 years of care. But now I'm planning to cheat. Sorry. Wish you well. Goodbye. Sent, blocked, deleted in a flash. I didn't spot the typo. Phone off. I headed to security, lounging in the lounge with sweets. But my flight delayed, for a VIP first-class passenger. I grumbled, but the attendant brought cake, so I settled, plotting how to spend my stash. Suddenly, black-suited men swarmed, encircling me. My fork clattered. Then Christian stormed in, face thunderous. Anna, you're playing real wild now. How the hell did he teleport? No time for questions. He yanked me up like a quail, bodyguards herding me out like a caught delinquent. Passers-by stared. I covered my face in shame. Damn Christian. Next time he kisses me, I won't open my mouth willingly. His aura was icy the whole ride home. Back in the penthouse, I tried Mr. Gray, but he cut me off, slamming me against the door, gripping my chin for a brutal kiss, prying my lips open wildly. I gasped for air, going limp in his arms. He hoisted me upstairs. You've grown bold, Anna. He even spanked me, humiliating. I kicked, but he pinned me to the bed, yanking off his tie with one hand while holding me down. Cheat. On whose leg? Can I satisfy you? He knew my spots too well, hands ruthless. My brain short-circuited, toes curling as I sobbed. Who cheated? Christian, ease up. He laughed, intensifying. Tears flowed physiologically. I wailed about his dirty tactics. In bed, you don't provoke Christian Gray. By the end, I was boneless in his arms, scratching weakly as he grabbed another condom from the nightstand. You need disciplining. She's mine. Every breath she takes belongs to me. No one else gets to touch what's mine to ruin. Days till dinner, his phone lit up. I grabbed it groggily, messages from Juliet. I didn't peek, but noticed he had me pinned in his chats, full of red exclamation marks from my block. You serious? You blocked me? Anna, unblock. Who's the guy? We'll talk. You're in for it. Scrolling back, I saw my message planning to cheat. OMG, I meant country. No wonder his rage. I'd cheated, not left. That explained it. He couldn't stand his pet betraying him. Shocked, Christian stirred, pulling me close, squinting at the phone. Snooping? I set it down sheepishly. As gold digger and keeper, boundaries mattered. He pinched my waist. Feeling his hand, I shrank. Again, he arched a brow. Can't handle it? I stayed silent. He propped up. I'm not done. Eyes shut, I marveled at his energy. Next morning, unlocking my phone, I realized I'd used my password on his. It was my birthday. But no time to dwell. He was dressing, buckling his belt. Heading out. Sleep without waiting. The word sleep chilled me, my legs still jelly. Not waiting, no way. Noticing my face, he leaned in, kissing soothingly. If you want abroad, wait till I'm free, I'll join. No more cheating. He chuckled. I bit him indignantly. You keep saying that. I meant country, not cheat. He grinned half an hour. Christian left hurriedly, looking sharp, not for business, but Juliet's texts. Dog. Even if no cheat, I wouldn't wait. Diving into the socialite chat, they gossiped about Juliet hitting a jewelry store alone after her hometown trip. They went together, but he returned first, she later. Must have argued. Betty's buying bling to apologize. Heard his Maybach's heading to Jewelry Row late. Obviously for her. Anna, he came back for you this afternoon. Men vent on pets after white moonlight drama. More, my friend at the store says he bought her a custom diamond ring, engraved with her details. Heart sinking, a blurry photo Christian and Juliet at the counter, card reading custom, customer birthday 0806. Damn, same as mine. So his password was hers, not mine. Staring at their smiling faces, bitterness spread. He'd promised abroad together, now ring shopping for her. His words? Bullshit. I'd met my closest in the group, infamous for juggling 8 elite heirs seamlessly for 2 years. How to dump a guy tracelessly. She replied easy, but Christian? He'll go insane. Insane my ass, he's ring shopping for her. I'm out. Shocked, she checked the chat, then supported fully. But after my airport flop, Christian grew vigilant. Home less, but eyes on me more. Bodyguards tailed discreetly. Even with help, no escape. Desperate, I called him cooing Mr. Gray. Can I sleep over at tonight? He sounded displeased. Why? Softening girl talk, okay? My sultry tone always worked, he paused. Anna. Expectant, I hummed. Calling me like that. I reacted. Brain blank. What? Tonight, you come home, or I fetch you from. Blackout, escape impossible. He even picked me up early, holding me close under mix of pity, regret, envy. Damn, why so virile? Another roller coaster night. Next day, he was energized for work. I rose wobbly, spotting blood in the bathroom, not period-like. Worried he'd torn something with his force, I rushed to the hospital, cursing. Doctor asked gently why my boyfriend wasn't here. Blushing, I mumbled he was busy. She frowned. Busy can't excuse this. You're nearly 2 months pregnant. Sex now's dangerous. Stunned. I'd missed periods from junk food and nights, but yeah. Frequent. Brain fried, silent. Prescribing stabilizers. No more intercourse. You've got threatened miscarriage signs. Tell him to restrain. Leaving with meds, dazed, bodyguards swarmed. Miss Steele, you okay? Hid the ultrasound. Just irregular periods. They backed off, red-eared. Stood thinking, then take me to. Hesitant, but Mr. Gray's en route. He heard hospital. Heart drop, what if he found out? Ditched them, cab to. She opened, smirking at my neck marks. Pulled her aside, I'm pregnant. Eyes bulged. Explained precautions failed sometimes. She sighed, he's potent. What now? Eyes down, orphan here. Want a kid. But due to overdoing it, fetus affected. Aborting might mean no more. His genes. Gold. She pondered, but Juliet took his ring. If she knows trouble. He should. I cut, so I leave before showing. We knew his heart was hers. Post-union, my baby'd be illegitimate, unacceptable in his world. Nodded, will plan. Soon his car screeched up. He rushed on. What happened? Bodyguards mentioned hospital, not details, embarrassed by periods. His eyes worried. For a second, I wondered if he cared. But recalling photos, nah, just standin'. Time to bolt. His guards kept distance, not constant. I snuck to the train station. Airport had eyes, trains didn't. Or so I thought. 2 guards materialized. Miss Steele, Mr. Gray worries for your safety. We're here to assist. Dry laugh, how thoughtful. Back in their car, no trip. Christian called Anna, itching to travel lately? Silent, fuming. Softening, be good. Post busy, I'll join. Busy with Juliet's ring, then wedding? Subconscious slip. Felt odd, his marriage, my business? Relaxed, fibbed, no need, not eager. He instructed guards quietly. I eavesdropped, don't let her see the guards. Meaning hide from me? I'd see. Texted for his intel via her boyfriends. Hiding something? Hesitant seems proposing to Juliet. Damn, spot on. Dog can't stay. She added, don't fret, got an escape plan. Christian's proposal setup was hands-on, no outsiders, guards included. At his estate's back hill. BF was helping. She'd tag along, I'd sneak in, swap clothes, exit as her. Guards wouldn't intrude. We met, couldn't resist peeking. Romantic overload lavender fields, white rose path with floral designs, leading to a castle with flowered vines, balloons, marry me bored. Dreamy. Swapping, I stared at the backdrop silhouette, Juliet's back eerily mine. No wonder don't let her see, lest I mistake myself for the lead. Urge go. Thanked her, fled. Her arranged car to next city, bought a quiet cottage for nesting. First day, neighbor brought goodies. Smooth settling. Evening, phone on, socialite chat 99 plus OMG, Christian's proposal fireworks, romantic. Stunned, today? But none of my business. Exited group, texted safe. No reply. Relaxed, scrolled. Headline Gray Enterprises CEO proposal flop. Finger froze. Failed. Fireworks mentioned, but clicked away, irrelevant now. New life adapted fast. My age bubbly chatted endlessly. Suddenly Anna from next city? Saw Gray's proposal news? Pity you missed the $1 million fireworks, stunning even on video. Lucky girl, but she no-showed. So failure cause absentee bride? Maybe Juliet didn't want him, unrequited? She rambled, I felt tangled. Noticing silence, she hugged, don't envy, you'll have better. Smiled, we both will. She beamed, dimples showing. Love chatting with you. Tour later? Dinner with my BF? Her local tips helped, scoped hospitals, birthing centers. Checks showed fetus stable, meds worked. All smooth except silent. Worried, unblocked a contact, no status? Instant you added me back? Anna, you vanished big time. What? Post-run, Christian went mad, searching everywhere, grilling contacts, especially as last seen. She smashed her phone, wouldn't spill. Her hubby protected her. Standoff scared the circle. Where are you? Back when? Dazed, I never imagined his reaction. But probably rebound from rejection. Chasing the stand-in. Novels full of such pursuits, but I wanted none. Replied, not returning. Glad she's safe. Thanks, blocking to avoid trouble. Question mark flew, but blocked. Days passed, belly showed. Asked about dad. Lounging sunny dead. Sympathy flooded. Call me for checks. She insisted last time, saw OBGYN grateful. Her warmth my sole comfort here. Maybe she'd be godmom. But before birth, uninvited Christian at the gate, tall, chiseled, exuding elite aura. Nearsighted. Linked arms, handsome guy at door. Wrong address? Snag him for your kids, dad? Silent. She joked, noticed tension. Anna, not your dead ex? Why scared? Abuser? Your neck marks first meet. She blocked me protectively, scum, treating women like that. Distance closing, his face frosted. Heart pounding, pushed her stop, go home, trust me. She refused. Christian raised hand. Guards hauled her away, curses fading. He approached slowly. Anna, 102 days. Good at running. His dark eyes screamed doom. Voice shaky, sorry, but don't hurt her. Silent, he closed in, gripping shoulders harshly, sneering, so in your eyes. I'm that monster? Rarely full-named me. Only when teased, then ditched, frustrating him. Hurried, no, not that. He glanced belly, laughed cold, self-mocking. Then what? Pregnant and run? Explain. Realized bump obvious, backed. Misunderstanding, not yours. Eyes sharpened, anger sign. Inched away, he suddenly pulled me in, hand on belly, lips at ear, 21 weeks, 3 days. That day, you burned 7 cookie batches daytime. Nighttime, we did it 7 times. Who calls dad? Abstinent too long, his hold words, ears burned. Christian you, he chuckled, biting earlobe, I'm here, baby girl. Voice low, breath teasing, neck tingled. Tilted head, he pinched chin, kissing lightly then deepening, tums entwining with pent-up longing. Nearly lost, but pushed away gasping. Christian, even as your pet once, I'm gone now. He licked lips, smirking, did I agree? Lip bit, feeling kicks no need. Anastasia Steele officially ends us. Stared long. Why? Silent standoff. His face made me teary. Have some heart. Puzzled, where didn't I? Choking, you have your love. I can't judge. But using me as stand-in this far, then chasing? Want me and kid in her shadow? Tears brimmed, more puzzled stand-in? What? Few knew Christian's rough childhood. Dad remarried, promising care, but stepmom birthed son. Scheming for inheritance, tempting with gadgets to slack, hiding fevers for outings, dumping homework. Christian evaded, but one night, dumped in wilderness, no phone, alone. 8-year-old stumbled, feverish, falling off cliff. Clung edge, crying despairingly. Then crisp voice, who's there? Ghosts scaring at night? I'll smack your mouth. Nearly wept joy, clawing up me. Here. Soil gave, plummeted but hand grabbed. Oof, heavy ghost. Looked up, clean little face, straining but excited, pretty ghost. Younger than him, but held tight. Didn't recall rescue. Remembered her refusing release despite his pleas. Took him to her shack, flopped on bed, exhausted me. He gave valuables, slept guarding door. Woke to dad fetching, amid stepmom-dad fights, learned divorce. But obsessed with girls, searched, gone. Hunted years, high school, spotted similar face. Thrilled, brought home, dad cold, not her, lived abroad always. Bubbles burst, exiled abroad. Felt useless, searched more. Then bar girl resembling, heart racing. She struggled, oily guy. He smashed bottle back off. Her starry eyes echoed past. Asked her home. She blushed, I am virgin, gentle. Stared, nearly lost control but composed, gentle, good girl. But she teared, nails scratching, thrilling. Natural pull, couldn't stop. Investigated orphan, targeted for his gifts, barely escaped. Hated himself, meant protection, caused harm. Didn't reveal, kept her close as is. In cottage, he spilled beside me. Version matched rumors, differently. Skeptical, knew Juliet wasn't her. Why rush airport by ring, propose? Stunned that day, bored, hated overseas proposal. Used her return as excuse to bail. Glared, that's it? He eyed ring and proposal, maybe for you? Explained, told her pickup was pretext. Had girlfriend, planning proposal, no contact. She spotted your fave designer's limited ring, messaged. He rushed, less sold, engraved your birthday name. Still doubtful, you said trip, she followed. Not hometown? Brow furrowed, real business. Showed work chats, dense texts. Head spun fine, believe. Lip pursed, left over misunderstanding? Defiant group said so. Helpless, I'm not in your group. Next rumor, ask me too? Sense. He buried head in chest, baby girl, so wronged. Guilty, let him, but he rubbed. Realized milk scent. Recent overflow. He nudged fabric, baby, real milk? Christian pregnant. What are you, just rub, good girl. Comfy. Enough comfy? Say, little wife. Pervert. You're mine. Mine to ruin. Touch her and die. Unsettled, alone, fostering, plus missing home, decided return. Departure, teared, come back, play? Touched face, sure, your godmom. Hugged long. Christian watched from car, smoking chain. Boarding what? Downcast, feared you wouldn't. Snuggled, would I renege? Stared meaningfully. I hammered, hey. Back, first marriage license. Rushed, forced? We exchanged looks, retold saga. She grasped quick, demanded godmom. Christian muttered, dad not claimed, multiple godmoms. She glared, others? Silent. Tricky, explain. Tough, spent day with her. Home, Christian sulked in bed, thought you ditched. Burrowed, hugged, something hard. But he held back, new miscarriage risk, guilty. Pregnancy, no full, just rubs, then sweaty showers. Belly grew, diet, schedule micromanaged. He fussed at 7 months, holding walking. Odd stares, wanted punch, but he insisted, master said careful. Wouldn't release. Thought kid priority, till severe vomit, pale, looked up red-eyed, voice shaky. Pregnancy's hell. Sorry for suffering. After birth, all vasectomy. Never seen him cry. Wanted laugh at vasectomy but couldn't, sighed big man crying. First snow, delivered chubby girl. Christian adored, dictionary flipped for name. Nicknamed Snow for snow. Full name special, fairy-like. Weird from him.